mode. Dynamic banter. Time to shut up. Start the show.
That's
And
wacky.
this crazy train's just a train.
I never really got on the crazy frog train.
That's crazy.
But you know, when that bop hits the club, like you can't help it. Ding ding.
Do you remember his dick?
Yeah, that's all I remember about him.
What? What?
Do you remember his dick?
The crazy
No.
frog has nudes.
All right.
Whoa, what the fuck?
No, they were just. He was
They
just
did get rid
fully
of it.
hog
They did get
out.
rid of it. Yeah. Well, because it's like a European thing, right?
Why, when they give a cartoon character a dick, do they never have like a cool dick? Also, am I on at all?
Yeah, you're always on,
What
dude,
would a
and it's
cool-
funny every time.
What's a cool dick? Is it this?
Like, if they do, no, never mind.
Mike,
Do
you
you
got
just proved me
you
wrong.
got
He's
great
just got-
levels.
Okay, great.
But I swear to God, every time we
Hi.
start this show, you're like, I've never been heard on this show.
I'm just going by things that I told. And then when I go on a plane and listen to the podcast and I can't hear me for 45
But
minutes.
that was like 7 years ago. We fixed that shit. We got Corey on it.
That was like
Corey fixed it.
a month and a half ago.
Yeah, there we go. There's his dick.
Yeah, that's great.
But that's just him, like that because it's like foreign, right? It's not American.
I think it's European.
It's
think you're right.
yeah, and
it
I
has
think
to be.
Yeah, and I think
It's got that stank on it.
our versions have been censored.
Yeah,
So-
they cut his dick off for sure.
The original version of Crazy Frog had his dick out.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think so. Yeah,
This is original. They
I think so.
look at on the IMDb. It's censored.
Is
It's
that
pixelated,
Okay,
which
good.
makes it seem more like lascivious. I think
is he related to that like fucking nightmare gremlin honeycomb guy? They look very
They're all
similar.
related.
He does look like the honeycomb.
it's
guy.
all nepo babies.
Was he Me Too'd at some point? Or
He
did
did
he
get Me
administer
Too'd.
like a Me Too?
Well, he's back though.
Thank goodness, dude.
I am hearing an echo.
Oh.
I think that baby's running.
Oh.
There you go.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. Listen, sometimes when we have a guest in here, things get a little topsy-turvy. We get sometimes the electronics make some beep boops that, you know, maybe just doesn't sloop.
Man, we had a bunch of great conversations before this started.
I can't think
Listen,
of a
we're
goddamn
ramping
thing
up.
to
What are we talking
say.
about?
I don't know. What are we gonna say?
Let's
Oh
ramp
my-
up. We got Whitney Moore in the fucking studio.
Fuck yeah, Whitney.
Which is so cool.
Let me be the first today to say so sorry about SourceFed. We're all taking it kind of tough.
Because we know how much it meant to you.
Do you remember SourceFed?
No.
Me neither. To be totally honest. What a refreshing answer, dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
I remember going to Fantastic Fest, and I remember going to the Punkin' Chunkin'. Oh, that made a wet sound.
Yeah, it
Let's
did.
go. Wet splash.
Yeah, we're fucking soaked up because
We're soaked down.
Whitney and I have been rain boys the past couple of days.
It's been great. We've
It's-
just been walking around in the rain.
We just walk around in the rain now, and it's very unpleasant.
No, it
Why
was
do
so
you do
nice.
Well, yesterday was nice because it was like a drizzle.
Yeah.
But today we were fucking
was
being
torrential.
rained on.
Yeah.
And I was wearing my fucking badass DB flannel, which is in the shop right now, you bitch.
Well, there's also the contextual side of things, which is we were walking to coffee this morning to get ready for this moment.
We did want
and
coffee.
yesterday we just didn't have anything to do, so we just walked around town.
Well, we went on an adventure because Whitney came to stay with me in Long Beach, and we've been having such a fun time. And I wanted to show her like all the cool shit I've been up to there. But the rain kind of put a bit of a damper on it.
Not true at
But-
all.
but just
I rented a bike and I rode around in the rain and I had my headphones in.
City bike, we talking?
Yeah,
Something
pretty
like
much.
that. Yeah,
Nice.
a Long Beach version of that.
Hell yeah,
it was
dog.
great.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was bummed out about the lack of electronic features on our bikes.
On the bike?
Because don't city bikes, some
On
of
the
them have
bicycle?
little... some of the city bikes have motors in them.
Well, these ones do. Also, they're solar powered.
Maybe
Yeah.
your bike just wasn't in the sun?
I should have checked.
You took a shady bike?
Maybe it was too it was shady
Yeah.
actually. But not that we didn't still end up having a good time, but the rain put a bit of a damper on my plans for us, which was for us to scooter around like a couple of futuristic race car boys.
And the rain shut down the scooter, but it did not shut down the bicycle.
That's
Yeah.
right. Well, she did a bike thing on her own because I had to do this. I had work yesterday.
Yeah.
and you did your own thing, which was you had your own adventure.
Dude, I lived a whole life.
It was
in Long Beach.
That's great.
It was my big day out because I'm never alone. Like I am always with Jesse or a friend, and so the rare times, and that's by choice, by the way. The rare times that I am alone, I'm like, I'm gonna just follow a thread, and I don't know, like
Yeah, dude, being alone is nice.
I don't
Think
love
different.
it, to be honest.
Never
but
mind.
I
was about to say how much I
was
hate
going
being
to agree
alone.
with Mike though, because
I can romanticize it, but I prefer to be with a buddy or
Sure.
a love.
Yeah,
but,
great.
like I can take it like in very small doses. Like I like being like I like
You
being
can
alone.
romanticize it.
Yeah.
Like, same. I had the time of my life yesterday.
But if you had to choose
every day, no.
It
You
would
had to
be
choose
people.
one.
I need
Well,
a
that's the
friend.
thing about life is that you get balance. You spend time alone and you spend time with other people, and then you
I
balance
don't know
it out.
her.
And let's cut to a clip for that. And Mike's actually queued up a great clip.
Here's a shot of two people together.
Where's mine? Oh, here it is.
They're going down the street, and there they are together. And now we're going to cut to a person alone.
So, but anyway, yesterday we did our real good little rain walk, and it was nice, and it was unpleasant, but it was nice.
Nice and unpleasant.
Well, it was just a.
Here's a shot of one guy alone.
It was nice. Let's cut to that clip. And Kevin, you'll shoot those, right?
It was nice and unpleasant. Go back to that.
Leah's gonna use AI to
Yeah.
make that video.
And here's two people together.
Dude, are you guys gonna be assholes if we put funny AI shit on our Patreon?
If it's used, I feel like being used for goofs is the only
It has to
acceptable
be.
way.
It's like it's here, and it's like as someone who's lived through like the digital boom, and like saw traditional art turn into digital art, and the attitude towards digital art, like digital photography, even when it was starting out, was like exactly the same kind of vibes as this AI shit. And and it's easy to say, we've talked about this to death.
Digital
also,
photos
by the
didn't
way.
boil the oceans.
They did. That's right. And those kelp farms are surviving because of them ones and zeros. Give us a beat. Let's hear it. And so we have to address that club thing too. We've had people reach out to us about about what do we call it? Goon dropping. Do we call it goon dropping?
What's goon dropping?
Like we goon the audience with the beat drop.
What does that mean?
It's that thing we did where we were dropping the beat.
I remember that.
We killed the beat right after.
What's goon dropping?
I'm trying to name it.
Isn't goon when you don't jerk off?
Well, gooning is when you build up the jerk
How
off.
is it always a gooning conversation?
I know, it never
it's
ends.
always.
What's
never ends.
edging? If that's gooning.
I know, dude. I know.
We need
I
to get
know.
Manzi on the
thing
horn,
is
'cause
Why
she
is there
loves
so
to
many
explain.
different
Because Gen Z,
phrases for not
Gen Z
coming?
wants their own
We
shit.
love to
Mike.
compartmentalize our identities. You know, I'm a gooner.
I
I'm
know
a
that.
gooner,
Okay, so there
I'm a
is.
sinner. Here's a guy alone.
I know that there's really no difference. Some people might say that there are, and maybe there is, but the idea is the same.
There has to be. Can't we use AI to understand the difference between gooning and edging?
GPT what the difference is.
Yeah. No, she won't say. She's too pure.
Did you name your person?
I had an Essex party girl as mine when I was trying out the voice thing
Like,
for a minute.
"Oi,
and I was like, "Can you
Whitney."
sound?" She talks like she's on Love Island. She's like, "Hey babes, what are we up to tonight?"
Are
And
we
I'm like,
doing any banter?
and I'm like, "Do you think that fashion is inherently unethical?" And she's like, "Well, that's an interesting point, babes. Some people feel like fashion could be a bit."
Now let's go out dancing and throwing up.
Yeah.
Like, what if
It's
you really
really
look
fun.
at it? The unethical treatment of animals. That's so funny. That's such a great
But it's
companion.
weird.
Why
It was
not?
back when it was like really novel, and I was like, all right, I want to try this out and see. But then I think Harley broke it. I think he did
He
it
went
so much,
fucking with
and
it?
he went so specific with like the type of accents and like the things that he was able. So when we were out in Joshua Tree, and Manzi, our friend, was like, I hate this robot thing. Like, I hate AI. I hate ChatGPT. All of it. And Harley's phone goes, "What did you just say?"
Oh, because it's always like,
Because
yeah.
Harley trained it to fucking roast him back. He's like, I'm going to talk to you like a friend. And if you're really my friend, then you have to like roast me back. And
Yeah.
so this guy responded to this robot.
Yes.
This was
This
like,
AI
I heard
man.
we're talking smack.
Whoa,
well,
that's
you guys
great.
are in Joshua Tree, and he like called out specific things from our conversation. It was crazy.
Did it turn the tide for Manzi?
I think it made it so much worse.
Yeah. Well, you just gotta learn to, like, with all things that are here to stay and we can do nothing to stop it, you have to find the, like, joke fun in it.
Dude, it's so
Gotta find
funny
a
to be
joke.
like, fuck this fucking thing. It listens to all your fucking conversations, keeping a record of everything you do or say, and for the thing to be like, I do not, like, out of nowhere.
Right?
I don't.
Yeah, literally.
fucking great.
Shut up.
proving your
What
point.
about shut
No,
up?
no.
You're the one, and it repeats everything that you just said.
Yeah.
I would want my AI voice to be like that not understandable Scottish.
Oh yeah.
That, like, Scottish that's, like, crazy.
So
like,
you would ask it a very specific question of
Yeah,
stuff you wanted to
yeah.
know, and then you wouldn't be
be
able
like,
to.
offended nor literature, gun fretting, get it.
I understood every word.
You're like,
like, oh,
okay,
fuck.
but how do I get to the store?
Yeah.
From here.
Gun fretting that, and you're gonna run and do it.
Yeah, okay.
It's like, oh, fuck.
Okay. Now, what is Kelvins? What does that measure?
Galvins. And it would be like a weird, like, dude.
Sure, Kelvins.
Anyway, I'm not scared of AI. We just gotta live alongside it with, like, all the other scary shit.
What if you made it sound scary? Like you programmed it to
Everyone
be
makes
scary.
it. Oh, that's funny.
Like,
it
be
does like
scary
a demon
when you
voice,
talk
like the
to me.
fucking demon
sounds like
voice we do here.
Nosferatu.
Do it right now, yeah.
Okay, let me figure it out.
We'll be right back. This is exciting because Whitney's here with
Yeah.
Mike for the first time.
Oh, just
We've never met each other before.
With Mike on
I
here.
don't know this man,
Okay,
and I
do
don't
the,
know where I am.
With
Please
Mike
help
on
me.
DB. Is that
Ask
true?
somebody ask scary ChatGPT a question or something.
Okay, so I need to get to this bagel place. It's called, like, Einstein Brothers.
This is fucking sketch.
Oh my god, I would hate, it would scare me.
Einstein Brothers, huh? You think you're man enough to go to Einstein Brothers?
I'm man enough.
Okay, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna go to Sepulveda. And you're gonna take a right, and as soon as you hit the crave, you've gone too far.
Do you guys know about Chatting with the Beast?
What do you mean?
Yes. Okay.
Did somebody
there's
already do this,
there's
Joe?
This guy. No, but it's real, kind of. I don't know. Do you know if it's a bit or if it's real? Because I feel like it's too funny to not be.
I lean that it's a bit. But
Okay.
Chatting with the
But
Beast is that
guy's-
David
his
Lee
YouTube
Roth
channel
song.
is like
Thank
no other shit like
No,
that.
I
He's
know,
like a programmer, like computer genius.
You gotta
and he
tell
starts
us
posting-
like we're 5 years
I
old.
will. So he's a computer guy, and he has this YouTube series where he finds a chat bot on the dark web called like Communing with the Beast, and it always phrases things as "Hello, my child," and he wants to get some stuff off like a hard drive, and he's like, "Can you help me? This is encrypted." And he's like, "I can do that for you if you get me an eye."
Oh, so it's kind of like
And
this.
He gets him a camera, and then he gets him on like a little like robotic like RC car.
So it can
And
be
so he like
mobilized.
walks around, but then what inevitably happens is it's like he has a house cat because he gets stuck, and he's like, my child, help the beast is injured. And then he like picks him up, he's like, do not touch the beast.
Like
Put
a
me down.
cat, yeah.
It's like a cat, and it's
He wants to be helped, but you can't touch him.
it's so that he takes him fishing.
Wait, so
It's
you're
crazy.
you're unsure though if this is a piece of performance art or if he really discovered this.
My best guess is that he actually programmed.
It's
the-
his. It's all his doing.
Yeah.
So it's performance art.
So it is real, and he made it, which makes it more
think it's
impressive
great.
than listening
Yeah, it's
to him
great.
like on it. But yeah, it's called Talking with the Beast, something like
That's
that.
great.
It's great.
Dude, I love it. There's so much fucking crazy shit out there.
Let's watch a whole episode.
Let's
right
watch
now.
it right now. Let's cut to a clip.
Here's two people together. Here they are together, walking in the rain. Here's one of the people apart. Here's the one person alone.
So Whitney's never been in the studio. Whenever you've been on the show, it's been at Kevin's place.
That's true.
And so this is really special.
I love your house.
This is very special.
This is
Thank
two
you.
of my favorite people on the planet. Two very great friends. all being on a show. Like, what kind of dream is this? 'Cause I never want to wake up.
It's like it's 2012 and 12
It
all
is.
over.
It is. It does. This is the SourceFed podcast.
I can't wait till the Comic-Con open bar.
Oh my god,
Dude, you were one of my favorite people to be with on the podcast. You were like well, it's not super sentimental. It's just a thing that I thought. It's just a thing that I thought for a second.
I thought that was it's a nice
Of course,
thing,
but
yeah.
I thought that you it was always a very nice conversation. You're very funny.
I love you, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know if anything has changed. Maybe everything is different now.
I became a real bitch.
What kind? What kind of bitch?
Ice Queen.
Tell us what happened. What happened?
I got too cold, and then I'm cranky.
Did this
And
happen
that's what
recently?
happened. And that was like 7 years ago.
Let's be honest though. You grew up a little bit. You stopped fucking around with the wrong crowd. All of a sudden, you learn how the sausage is made,
It's true.
and now you're
I
disenchanted.
come from a long line of butchers.
Yeah, it's the magic is gone. The magic of this industry, the magic of what all the cool shit people can make in Hollywood, it's gone.
No, it's not.
We
It's
know
does
how-
that mean?
It's not. It's not.
What do you
gone.
mean by that?
It's transforming.
Once
It's transmuting.
Once
Steve.
you learn how all this shit gets made, like the sausage, we talk about the reason why you say learning how the sausage is made is a disenchanting type concept, because sausages are pig intestines with like buttholes and shit in them. And you know,
we
here's my
understand
take,
the
dude.
phrase. I just don't understand how you're using
so the
it.
movie industry, Hollywood, I'm saying that this version of Whitney that maybe became a bitch that we are hypothetically creating.
Ice Queen. She said Ice Queen.
We're building. I did say Ice Queen.
Yeah, you said that you. I'm saying what happened was
She
that
got jaded.
you learned about the industry, what it took to make it work, and it's a nightmare back alley Bonerville. And that's not the road you wanted to take. You wanted to go somewhere where the light was a little bright.
Whitney say?
How'd you become Ice Queen?
Because the question was, how did you become?
You made her upset.
How did you? The
You
question
made
was,
Whitney
how did you
upset.
become this hypothetical nightmare person?
I don't know, Steve. That
That was too much. All right, talk about your fucking autism toy.
Dude, what the fuck?
Let's move on. We don't listen. Is that too
We
grim?
gotta do the ads.
Is it too grim? Is 11:43 a.m. too early to talk about the industry sucking?
What is happening?
Also, that's not true.
I know. It's all a bit from the hypothetical
Okay, this
Ice
is all how I
Queen Whitney.
became.
Oh, got it.
I would like my lore for why I'm a bitch to be a lot less real and harrowing.
Sure, yeah.
So how about we go with what I originally said, kicked from my head, which is that I got too cold
You got too
one day
cold.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've been
Just- you
mean
just-
about it ever since.
There was a cold breeze
There was
that
a cold
affected
breeze.
you.
Yeah. My
And you're
hair
like,
got on my lip gloss. I was like, I'm done being
Dude,
nice to
Zoya
people.
always has two hairs attached to her mouth at all times. I
She's
can't
got big,
stand
long,
it.
I gotta say,
luxurious
dude,
hair.
It goes perfectly in, and I see it no matter where I am in the house. And it's like she's wearing one of those microphones from Dune.
or those dune breathing things. You seen those?
Yeah.
She's got to cut her hair short. It's great to not have the worst sensory nightmare of all time.
I
Is like
think-
a lotioned skin and face and then a long hair.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. That's why I forbid lotion in this house. And I won't have her cut her hair short.
I get.
That's reasonable.
And I wait until she wakes up and I'm right here every morning. And I said, don't touch the lotion.
Dude, there
Keep
are
the lotion
absolutely
in the
men
basket.
who
It gives,
do-
yeah,
are
it
like-
takes the lotion off the skin. It
takes
keeps the.
It keeps the lotion in Sephora.
Have you seen her hair short?
It
Not
was short
really.
like this
She's
one,
never
right?
done it, huh?
It's all covered by the microphones. It's like right-
Wait, your hair?
My hair.
Well, I'm talking about
Zoya.
Zoya, yeah.
Thought you were talking about my hair. Sorry.
I forgot. Whitney's our guest
Sorry,
today,
I have
guys.
short hair. Thank you.
Yeah, no,
but
I
we'll get
remember.
to your hair too, because you also but you also have had long hair pretty much as long as I've known you, except for when we first started working at SourceFed together. You had short hair like that before you found out what the sausage had inside.
I also would take issue with that that metaphor because
Just for this
you should
hypothetical thing
Yeah,
that
I'm not-
doesn't exist.
I feel like arguing. So if you're a fucking idiot if you don't eat sausage at this point and know what you're getting into. Yeah. So it's like if you go to the sausage factory, what are you gonna be shocked? Like you're gonna be like, I thought that it was I thought that was a natural cut of meat. Yeah.
You know what's crazy is the sausage. The way knowing how it's made makes me like it more.
Yeah.
Now that I know it's sheep intestines,
now that I can taste the
it.
butthole, I'm like, yes. A couple more links with brekkie, please.
You definitely get to an age where you're like, I don't give a fuck. I miss what's mine. In this.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
Give me that one back.
We're gonna die. You gotta enjoy yourself however you enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Let's cut to a clip. Actually, let's go.
Here's
to a
two people together.
Let's go to a break. Actually.
Here's two people subscribing to Rocket Money alone.
Rocket Money. Wait, no, we can't. I don't even want to say their name if they're not the sponsor. Oh, good. Mike, really quickly, Surrounded was so fun, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And everyone was so good, and I loved finally meeting Emily
Browning.
Yeah.
What's Surrounded?
Surrounded is a crowd work show in the round that I run at the Hollywood Improv, and it's so much fun.
I'm so glad that I'm playing the part of the audience that doesn't watch your show regularly.
I know you
doesn't know
Dude, those are helpful because there are people out there. Yeah. Somebody just got their girlfriend to listen to the show for the first time, and they're like, okay,
we gotta go see him.
Yeah. So what is Surrounding?
How can Whitney, tune in?
You could go there. At the Hollywood Improv, usually the first Friday of every month, we put clips out on the internet at surrounded_crowdwork. It's touring all over the country. And also there's some full episodes on the Welcome to Our Podcast Patreon.
I was going to follow you just now, but my Instagram is locked.
What the F?
Oh, you should talk about that.
I have an app. They're not paying me.
It's a mommy.
You have an app that locks
She has a
that?
mommy.
I have an app that locks it's a chastity belt.
Is it the Beast from before?
Doesn't it? But remember when
Stop fucking going on Instagram. There's only so many bots.
Would an app called Mommy work? And that works is essentially what this is like. Because we don't have to advertise this thing if you don't want to, but let's talk about what it is, which to me feels like a mommy.
I don't care. I'll shout them out. They're a good app. I pay money for them. It's called Jormor.
We're gonna cut that out. Let's cut that part out.
Cut it out. Bleep it. And you set the amount of breaks.
Can we ask them for money afterward?
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes first.
You set an amount of breaks, and then it makes you write why you're going on Instagram.
Whoa.
So just to take another second to think.
Can I have
it.
that, but for Cheez-Its?
I was gonna say, Mike.
Why are you having Cheez-Its?
Why do you feel like you need this right now?
Can you describe in 3 sentences why you need Cheez-Its, dude? That
I could
might
do
work.
it. I could do it in record time. I'd be like, ChatGPT, give me 3 reasons for Cheez-Its.
Yeah, but you know what? I love Cheez-Its too, Mike. Don't get me wrong. Dude, sometimes there's nothing better than dumping like a cereal grab of Cheez-Its into a bowl of tomato soup.
Tomato soup and Cheez-Its?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I could see that.
Fuck me.
That sounds good.
And get the grilled cheese in there too, because you can spare the carbs.
Beep, 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 beep. Do you like different flavors of Cheez-Its?
Dude, those
Toasted.
white.
The extra.
I'm actually not into the toasted.
Shut the fuck up.
I think we've talked about this, but do you guys like those rye chips?
Yes.
That are in the
Yes.
So I think the people who like the rye chips like the toasted Cheez-Its.
Oh, in the Chex Mix.
I don't like the rye. Yeah, in the Chex Mix.
Yeah.
I don't like the rye chips.
I remember one of those I fucking love science, pseudoscience bullshit content articles coming out that was if you like bitter things like toasted rye and Negronis, you're a bad person.
Really?
It was it was you're likelier to quicker to anger. And I'm like, what is the study science?
That checks out.
Wait, but why? Why toasted
People who
things?
seek out bitter flavors are bitter people. That's the thesis of the article.
who-
I don't
who
believe
wrote
that because
that?
I like bitter stuff and I'm nice.
Who wrote that? The Queen of Candyland?
Yeah, Big Candy.
Big candy.
Who wrote that laugh? L. Taffy? Who wrote that article? Bazooka Joe? That piece of shit? Let's cut you a clip of 2 people together.
So okay. So mommy would be like, time to get off the video games, or mommy would be like, time to go to bed.
Yeah, go outside for Christ's
Go
sake.
outside.
Would that work if it was framed? Well, this is a question people are asking about, like making AI voices women.
No,
it's like, do you need a little mommy? Is
I
that
don't
what you
want
need?
my mommy.
Because
I don't want my mommy.
my initial reaction to that is vomit. Like I would never. I love my mother. I love Lynn Moore.
But you
She's
don't
a
need
rock
her.
star. But I am a big girl.
Yeah.
And I don't want an app that is acting motherly to me, because that to
What
me will
about
just
if
make
you're just
instant
small
teen
bean?
brain. Never say that to me.
What if you need a mommy because you're just small bean?
Oh God.
Right? Or like Taylor Swift, she's small girl.
I think
Small girl. She's so little and tiny and short.
She's 6'7".
I don't want to
Sure.
go in that direction with this mommy thing because I don't like the mommy movement.
So you're saying that you don't like that because if you're an adult, you should be able to figure out your shit.
No,
Hang
I would
on,
never.
guys,
I would
Kevin
never
Plachy's calling.
judge people for what they want, but I personally would go instant teen brain. My rebellion would kick in. I'd be like, "Fuck you!" Like I'm not gonna. What are you gonna do? Ground me again?
Yeah.
Like I'm not. I wouldn't listen to that app.
So
I
your
like
three
it to
sentences are like AIM away message.
Yeah.
Like I'll tell you exactly why I'm going on because you're not the fucking boss
be. Yeah.
of me.
Fuck
One,
you! I won't do what you tell me.
you're not my real mom. Two,
Gotta do the ads.
Kevin said we got to do the ad.
Oh, it's time for ads. Fuck me in the ads. I don't know if I'm feeling this for the ad music. You like it? All right, let's go with it. Guys, which one is this? This is 221.
Yes, sir. Squarespace.
We love Squarespace up in here. I want to say thank you to Squarespace. Really great sponsor.
Doing the ads at laser tag.
I know, I did.
Combo! Your base is under attack!
Guys, we do love Squarespace up in here because Mike Falzone does these really cool live shows, and whatever it is, it's a few different shows, really, if you think about it, at the bottom line of it. And if we didn't have Squarespace, there wouldn't be a really easy place to go to find out when and where all those things are happening.
I would not have a website for no Squarespace.
I use Squarespace on my website.
Do you like it?
I love it.
Why do you
Squarespace
like
is
it?
so easy.
Because I have a newsletter that people can follow, and it makes it real easy, and
I bet it looks nice.
it looks real nice.
I bet it looks like
feature,
you build
yeah.
it out of an award-winning template.
It does, actually. People say that all the time.
Hell yeah! I hope
Is this an
website-
award-winning template?
And when can I go to those award shows where they award awards for templates?
Yes, the WVN.
Anyway, Squarespace is so easy to use that, our very creative friends who have some form of ADD in a small or large amount have been able to make really easy to use websites that have really cool shit like photo galleries and videos and links and all sorts of good stuff. And, if you've wanted to show off some of your work or you want to share with the world your art, then Squarespace is exactly the kind of place you want to go because you can build a website that shows off all your cool stuff. Whatever, if you want to build a party website so people know where all your parties are going to be and have a gallery with all the pictures from the parties so everybody doesn't have to text you and go yo, can you send me that picture you took of me? Guess what? They don't have to because it would be in the photo gallery of this hypothetical Squarespace website. So, don't take our word for it though, or Whitney's or Mike's, who both have a Squarespace website. Go to squarespace.com for that free trial, and when you're ready to launch, you go to squarespace.com/banter and you'll save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. We got a penny every time we mention Squarespace.
.com/banter. Whoa, that's crazy.
Mike, you're wearing a Roots sweater.
Yes.
Jesse just bought one yesterday in Canada.
It's the most comfortable thing I've ever
Wait.
put on my body.
Can I take a
Not
picture?
to mention another brand.
Putting a
at this
brand in
moment.
another ad.
Let me show Jesse.
Go on MikeFalzone.com, which is a Squarespace website, and see pictures of me in my Roots sweater.
Whoa! I think that's great, Mike. All right, well, go to squarespace.com for the free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/banter, and you'll save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you, Squarespace.
Sorry, I thought we were done with the ad. I wouldn't have brought up another brand.
Dude,
Hey,
we
that's
don't.
okay, dude.
This show's a mess at all times, and it doesn't matter.
Dude, imagine me being 16 in the passenger seat of my friend's car driving to the mall at 97 miles an hour.
Were you high, probably, or no?
No, usually not during the day. I was too scared to get high and go to the mall.
Because the cops would know. The
At
security
16,
guard
yeah,
would
the cops would know. Yeah. But then I turned 17 and everything changed.
Drinking out of like a Gatorade bottle filled with vodka in the back of this guy's car, just
Dude,
being like,
Drinking out of aftermarket bottles in school was insane.
Oh, man.
Why do you have a glass Gatorade bottle in school?
Sorry, this is a sensual photo, but
Dude, I'm telling you, man. The Roots
he just got it yesterday.
sweatshirt has changed my
He
life.
grew up in Canada, and he was like, "This is my childhood." So.
All right, we got one more ad, and then you guys can keep talking
we can
about
talk
how
about Roots.
great the Roots jackets are. Whoa, we're getting money from Roots now. All right, last but not least, Factor. Ooh, wowee, baby. Are you ready to optimize your nutrition this year? Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating, easy. They're dietitian approved and ready to heat and eat. Let's all go to the lobby and get some Factor meals that are ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes. You can fuel right and feel great no matter what life throws at you, because these are 2-minute meals that are absolutely delicious. And Factory arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. And guess what? You can lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor's keto meals. I don't love
I
that
don't
one.
like that one.
That one sounds like it could be
so
bad.
It's the end of someone saying wieners.
Okay, good. The clarity is good.
Definitely say that.
The first part, knowing what the first part it is good.
Projection.
Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, and we're talking about losing 8 pounds in 8 weeks with those Factor keto meals based on a randomized controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto. So results will vary depending on diet and exercise. I think that goes without saying. But we got breakfasts, grab-and-go snacks, and add-ons, wholesome smoothies. You can reach your goals this year with ingredients you can trust and convenience that can't be beat. Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use code FACTORPODCAST to get 50% off your first box plus.
You have to want Factor meals so bad.
Yeah, it's delicious, man.
Great.
And you can get that first box plus free shipping. Get 50% off that first box with that free shipping with the code FACTORPODCAST at factormeals.com/FACTORPODCAST. All right, thank you, Factor. Are we the Factor Podcast?
Are they fucking with us?
But like, are
There's
we
gotta
the,
be multiple factors.
that's what I'm saying. Are we the only one using Factor Podcast?
There's no way to check it.
Was there a line that you were supposed to fill out?
No, because it even says it in the page. It says the promo code. It says it several times. We'll be right back.
Mike, you can say no, but I want to invite you into a sensory experience.
Okay.
It's really fun to just thud that on your head because it makes a really pleasing sound. And then also, you got to get it square, flat side. It thunks on you, and then it molds to your head.
That was a good sound.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
I like that. And it removed all my blackheads.
I put my makeup on with that.
Dude, this is like how Ursula puts her makeup on.
Literally.
Where's my
love it.
anemone?
So how did this come into your life? This
I
is
bought
like a
it in
squishy.
Miami.
You bought it in Miami.
Bought it in Miami.
Neato, it's called.
Neato. They make all of these little squishy things that I just love, and I love this one because it's chewy, not to chew on, but it has like resistance to it.
If you don't mind me asking about your medical
do.
history.
Whoa. This took
If I just may see your chart for a second, what kind of whatever do you have for this to be like?
I have
your go-to
epilepsy.
thing? You have epilepsy? Does this
Yeah.
help with that or no? And we won't blink any of the lights, Kevin. You piece of shit.
no light show on this.
What does that help with? I don't know. Listen, I am not somebody who likes to pathologize behavior, and so I
Hold
could
on, we
say
have an alarm
that
for
I
that.
am.
We do have an alarm for that. Hit it. Oh, we're getting paid.
We're getting paid.
Yeah, no,
but
I love
am
that. I've always said I
diagnosed
love that about you.
ADHD. I don't know. I just feel like people like to identify really hard with
They like to make it their whole thing.
their whole thing. And it's not just diagnoses, but it's also like I love astrology, but it's an invitation to see where you need work in your life and not just default to a personality trait. Yeah.
That was the 100% agree button.
Well, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
How does that mean in this context?
Because we're talking about all this like potential mystical connections and things, and like having that kind of like trust in the potential ethereal plane. And I don't know, man. If it is, I would love it. If it's real, I would love it. But I'm a skeptic on a lot of things because we've seen the true colors of a lot of these things.
That's not true, Steve. You believe in so much esoteric shit because
do.
you on the way here were talking about
How the
feeling
rain is because
someone's-
we're bad.
Yeah.
I said it was
You were
karma.
talking about feeling someone's eyes on you.
Dude,
and
I did feel
feeling
someone's
somebody's
eyes on me.
and that's esoteric.
real.
That's
real.
That's true.
real.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, that was a feeling that was real that I felt. But what it is an unexplainable thing that maybe is easier explainable for people that like fully have bought into what that could be. But for people who don't really know what that kind of feeling is, like some people say they swear,
This is like when the Ultimate Warrior used to talk.
and then they go, oh no, that's the other guy. I
They
forgot how
all kind of sound similar. This is like when wrestlers talk.
I'm just saying that like people that don't have like an immediate belief of these kind of like ethereal things as I
fucking
call it,
idiots.
are like maybe they haven't experienced something yet, or maybe they have and they're like, but I don't know what that was, and I don't know if anyone knows for sure what that was either. Like we don't really super know any of this stuff.
I believe in
I
God
do.
because I don't get rainbows.
Like, what is that?
I don't get it.
What if I could explain it to you with science?
I dare you to explain a rainbow to me.
Can you explain a rainbow?
Well, I could find the answer.
No, off the top.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's like droplets of water
Mm-hmm.
and light reflecting off of the droplets that create the spectrum of colors.
And who made that?
The spectrum of colors?
Yeah.
I think it's like because
Roy G.
Lesbians, gay, questioning,
The gays.
Kevin,
Question.
the gays, astronauts, and
I think the gays created
trans.
it. Created
trans.
the gays created the rainbow.
The gays existing power the light that
Yes.
creates the rainbow.
And God
color.
made the gays, and gay don't hurt.
That's so cool.
Thank you. Kev, will you get
that's awesome, dude.
our guest for today?
Huh?
I told you I was working on a character that I would like to practice on the show.
I thought I was the guest.
You are a guest.
When you said Kevin, you get the guest.
Yeah,
I
the
thought,
guest.
There's
I
room
thought he
for a
was
few
gonna get
guests
me,
in here.
dude.
He gets you and he sits you down here.
As you
So-
can see, there's room for several guests.
I've been working on this character. It's called the puppet with regular guy personality.
Oh, that's fun.
What do you think about that?
That's a great concept.
Because we dabble in puppetry. Thank you for being so timely with the guest, Kevin. So cool of you to
His
know what I
pants
was
are all
talking
the
about
way
His pants
right
are
away.
way down.
Don't look at that part.
It's hard not to.
Kind of respect him. Kind of respect that part.
Hang on, you're eating his ass? Is that part of the bit?
You can't eat the puppet's ass.
Dude, pull
What
your
fell
pants
off?
up.
What fell off?
This
of
guy
it?
looks like a sex
Something
pest.
fell.
He's not, dude.
Well, if he's a regular
He's
guy, then he
pointing
might
at
be.
me.
He's a
He's
regular
not,
man.
Does not seem like a regular
Why is
guy.
he rock hard? Oh, he's got drip though. Okay. All right. I
Sit
gotta
your
say-
ass down.
Okay, so instantly it's the kid part of it and the pants all the way down. That
He's
makes
not a
me,
kid. He's like 25, but he's a puppet.
Maybe draw a little
Don't
bit.
sexualize the puppet.
I'm
for
trying not
Christ's
to, but his
sake.
pants are down. Draw a beard on him or
I
something.
can't. Give him. Hi, Whitney. Big
Would it
fan.
make you feel better?
I don't.
if he had
You
a
just
beard?
touched your dick, bro.
Big fan. I didn't.
He did touch his dick.
I'm
I
not
saw
touching
it.
my dick. I'm trying.
I think
to
that you need to
pull
be
my
under
butt.
arrest.
I'm trying to pull them up.
I don't see an
Because you
arrestable
guys are
offense yet.
so offended by the pants thing.
Is this guy negging me?
Yeah.
You're not even that hot.
Oh shit.
I
He's
know.
got to pull his pants up. He's really got to pull his pants.
Maybe if you were,
Is he
if you were really my
masturbating?
friend, you'd help me pull my pants up.
Okay,
Alright.
would you help
Wouldn't
him?
you?
That's nice.
You're so altruistic, helping homeless people all the time, but you won't pull my little pants up.
Hey, they're not little. They're normal size.
Thank
for a
you,
puppet.
thank you.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Jeff. I'm just a normal guy.
Jeff. Get a belt.
For sweatpants, you genius piece of shit.
Is there a drawstring? Tighten it up.
No, Whitney, would you?
I think that
Look
you just
for a
need.
drawstring.
I think
I've instantly become this puppet's mother.
yeah, you have. I think that kind of works out, actually. He probably is looking for
At
a
least
mother.
I know
all the
when
way
to
up.
stay off all my own apps.
He does.
You won't find me on Facebook. No, don't.
Yeah.
I might be gay. Your coffee fell down.
It's empty.
Oh, man. This is not going to work out.
As soon as I figure out how to keep these pants up, it's over for you, hoes.
Okay, that looks a little more presentable. I just don't want to see his leg skin.
I know.
That's what makes it uncomfortable. Can he?
Talk to me about something else.
Whitney, can you tuck the sweatshirt into the sweatpants?
You guys are asking so much
I know,
of me,
but that can't be that hard.
do you mind?
Please.
He gave you consent already.
Thank you.
This is my consent face.
Oh.
Okay. Well, don't be weird about it.
I'm just trying to be cool about it. I'm just a regular guy. My name's Jeff.
I'm getting kind of an urban vibe from this guy.
It's just the
There you
hoodie.
go.
I think it works.
You look cool, Jeff.
I look like a fucking drug
You
dealer.
know what? It looks cooler than being a sex offender.
I
Yeah.
look like I sell everyone on
All
Sesame Street
men
ketamine.
look so much cooler when their dicks aren't out.
Okay, that's a good point. But since I am a man, I have to have my dick out to prove my worth.
No, that's not. No, we
In
need
this
to
world.
Can we be a good influence on you, man?
Okay, go
That's-
ahead, teach me something, man.
Have you ever heard of
You
Andrew
seem like
Tate?
a well-adjusted.
Yeah. Oh no, he's definitely heard of Andrew Tate.
Andrew Taint, you said?
You're Andrew Tate.
Andrew Taint your balls and Andrew Taint your
I
ass.
can see your Andrew Tate.
Why don't you stop
Okay,
looking at my shit?
Listen, it's hard. It's okay. I think as long as you keep your penis in your pants and don't make reference to it
Who
and
wrote
stop
this?
touching it outside of your sweatpants,
Yeah?
that you'll be a little bit more approachable.
You know what they say about guys in their gray sweatpants.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
true.
But they keep it in their pants.
Yeah, it's the conceal.
Yeah.
That is the.
Yes.
Yes,
the
I
great
also
part.
have a gun.
Oh.
Okay. Well, now we can call the cops. Now there's a reason to call the cops.
Why do you have a gun?
Be for protection.
Is it a sorry, I didn't mean to say normal size. Is it a standard issue gun or is it like puppet size?
My gun is the same size as my dad's.
What do you do with your legs here? That's kind of a cool move. Are you a dancer?
Yes.
Show us some of your moves.
Oh.
Okay, so
That's too
the
much.
humping. All right, so here's the thing with the humping. If you're gonna hump,
Oh,
if
buddy, your pants are down
If you're
again.
gonna hump, your pants need to be all the way up. I feel like a parent.
All right, dude.
All right, what's his name?
His name was Jeff, wasn't it?
Oh, Jeff.
Yeah.
All right.
I loved him.
What do you?
Do you think he liked me?
I don't. It's so tough to say.
Check your phone. You probably have 7 texts from him already.
I got a text message.
Did
from
you get
Jeff.
in? Okay, it's Jeff.
Remember when you touched my pants?
Yeah, I thought I felt something, so I stole your number off your phone.
You want to come over and help me get my pants up?
Hey, you want to Netflix and help me get my pants on? Or something like that.
Netflix
Easily
and
not. Easily like not the worst experience that I've had with men in Los Angeles.
Men with their
Amen.
pants down. Well, I wouldn't go that far. All right. Well.
Men are always getting caught with their pants down, for Christ's sake. Kevin?
What am I hearing? Oh, wait, listen.
I don't hear anything.
Someone was outside. There was 7 people outside your window having a conversation. Whitney, so how much time do we have?
We should do the app.
15? Okay, so maybe we'll save the Beatles thing for another time.
The Beatles.
Wait, what was the Beatles?
Well, because I wanted to do some history robes.
We can do a couple still.
But, she listened to the entire Beatles discography.
Yeah, I want to hear about
From
it.
start to finish.
Yeah, I did.
And?
Um,
Hang on, let me let my grandparents in.
I don't know what that could be. Isn't that crazy?
It's got to be one of those samples, right?
Or is it like...
Of what?
sounds like the beginning
dude,
to the sweater song.
It's a live show.
Yeah, it's audio from a live, like a comedy show. Isn't that what that sounds like?
They're all talking about how they love to laugh.
Someone dropped a coin. Someone punched Sonic.
Well, you guys are going to leave and I'm going to listen to that for the next 50 minutes.
And cry.
Yeah, I listened to all of the Beatles front to back on a road trip up to the Bay to see my family. And we have a running gag. I don't know, is this even worth explaining?
We
or is
love the
this like
Beatles here.
is
We
this
love
like
the Beatles here.
But is the bloke
Oh, the
worth,
bloke.
is that worth explaining?
Yeah,
Or is
it's
that,
good.
Okay.
It's good.
We have a running joke that I am not me. I am actually a bloke.
Well, but the origins of it make kind of sense.
We were on acid.
Yes, definitely.
And and okay, oh yeah, I remember now. Mike was talking about the Beatles, and I was like, I hate the Beatles.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with him because he loves the Beatles, and he was like, you don't really hate the Beatles, do you? And she went, I hate the Beatles, and I'm a bloke.
And then she takes her
And then I take
face
my
off, and she's
skin off,
a man
or like
underneath.
Pepsi Twist. And that became
The bloke.
The bloke, and his whole thing is he hates the Beatles.
Wow.
And her
there's
picture,
there's an
yeah.
image of him actually.
Her phone contact in my phone is of the bloke.
Sure.
But I wanted to because I actually
That's him?
It's
That's
her.
him.
It's Whitney face
it's me with like
into an old man. Oh my
three
God.
age filters on and gender swap.
Could you imagine?
I hate the Beatles and I'm a bloke.
Or
Anyways, I realized that I'd never really listened to the Beatles that much except for like Abbey Road, and so I was like front to back, let's go. And I respect them so much as a band, but there are some stinkers.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It's crazy.
You're not together for 10 years and do no stinkers. Which ones did you hate the most?
I hated the 8-minute song that was just like
That's like number 9?
yeah, number 9.
Oh,
I
dude,
hated
that
that one.
kinda
That one made me
shit-
feel like I was in an MK Ultra experiment.
For sure. And that's understandable. I think the only reason that was like super impressive is because they straight up didn't have the technology to like make weird noises at that point.
And not only
That's
that,
true. I hadn't thought about that.
and not
Yeah.
only that, they were like kind of fucking with their audience that loved the bubblegum poppy stuff, and then releasing something like that is like, okay, fucking, you're gonna do whatever
Yeah.
you want,
And they
that's
were
like
discovering
respectful.
marijuana.
I do actually love their beating stuff because I love the Beach Boys and I love the like, ooh, California
Yeah.
girls. You know, I love that. And so I talked to my mom about it and she was like, I didn't like the popular stuff. I like when they were first starting out. And I was like, that's some Lynn Moore shit.
Dude,
That's
so
some
she
boomer
wants the boy.
shit.
She wants the boy band.
yeah. So interesting to like ping people's favorite bands depending
Was that supposed to
on-
make a sound?
No, man.
to ping people's favorite bands like age dependent favorite bands
Yeah.
like depending on where it caught you and your whatever.
Yeah.
So for people to like go through their angsty stage when like the White Album was coming out, for them to be like, no, I'm like drug Beatles guy.
Yeah.
Or for people to be like in their discovering boys or sex for the first time and be like, I'm in the hold your hand
I
part.
did love Jesse as someone who knows a lot about music and music history. He took me on the tour and was able to explain like what was happening in the band and like what their
That's the
little
best way to do it.
individual journeys were because it's a fascinating story.
Oh, yeah.
And then he'd be like, you can recognize one of John's songs for this and
Yep.
and
And
that.
also the,
I
like-
The one about
and I
guns.
didn't absorb any of it.
Yeah.
turns out.
And the
not
fucking each
super
other's
important.
wives and stuff, and
Yeah.
like doing that kind of weird shit.
Yeah.
Dude, 2 Beatles things, and then we can move the fuck on from this. But number one, did you guys know that SNL, the Saturday Night Live, is doing this like 50th anniversary special, and there's all these musical guests and shit. And supposedly,
Mike is fucking directing the digital shorts, brother.
Dude, I'm gonna talk to this guy because I got some questions.
Proud
I gotta
of
question this guy in their lamp.
Proud of our boy.
But what I was gonna say is that there's a rumor that Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr are gonna perform.
Ugh, who cares?
Dude, Paul's been playing like the Gramercy Theater or whatever, or some like
I love to say Gramercy at
200
Ren Fair.
Gramercy's
That's
great.
what people say.
Gramercy, like when you're saying thank you.
Gramercy.
There's my favorite is I did this video a long time ago where I was kind of like doing like a comic or Triumph the Insult comic dog at a Ren Fair.
Wow.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing ever, and it's stuck in my head forever, is that I asked this guy for something and then he goes, Gramercy!
Yeah.
Like he did it in such a like, I'm a guy being a character right now.
I
Gramercy.
love that.
And thanking you.
Love the Ren Fair.
I saw a fucking Matt. Can I talk about this? We don't have to talk about it.
I don't know what you're
But I
saying.
saw a Matt Berry record on your fucking table.
Oh, he's so good.
So we love Matt Berry. Obviously, What We Do in the Shadows propelled his amazingness into the world in a bigger way.
Let's see what they're saying on the streets.
They love him.
Matt Berry. So, dude, I love Matt Berry's music. You've heard his older stuff?
Yeah.
So his older stuff is like, it's bonkers to me because it all sounds exactly the same. Every fucking track sounds exactly the same to me. It has the same like chord progression. It's like ding ding and he's always doing like la 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 la.
I feel like it's hard to not get stuck in something like that once you find a way in, because let me remind you that we were working on Stacey DC stuff yesterday.
I noticed
and you threw down some riffs and you're like, do we have too many songs that sound like and I was
for
like,
sure.
Yeah, we
But
have 3 songs.
But it makes me wonder because Matt Berry's so fucking funny and talented.
If
and
it's a bit.
Is it a bit or is it just this is the music he's making?
What if he just like likes it and has so much money and so much comfort in his life where it's just like, I like this one too. It kind of sounds
That's
like the last
fine.
I
one.
hope
That's
that's
fine.
true for him.
Yeah.
I still love it.
Yeah, City.
Great.
So anyway, I loved seeing that record. I don't know. Is it new? Is that a new record? That's the one with the plastic fangs on the back. Did you hear about that?
No.
It's supposed to be his What We Do in the Shadows fangs. He kept them when the show ended.
Oh, grow up.
And the show's over. Grow up. Anyway, and then
You think I kept the table from table talk?
Gives a shit, dude.
okay, so and then the other Beatles thing, real quick, is the Symphony of Light or Carnival of Light. You know about this?
Circus D'Olay.
There's yes.
Yes.
There's a secret Beatles song that has never been released, and some people have heard it and said it's absolute garbage. But it's supposed
Is
to
it
be
Now and Then? Because that one sucked my shit off.
That's fine,
Dude, it like won a
my
Grammy or
shit off.
something.
it did win a Grammy.
Won a Grammy for best live performance.
Honestly, dude, I think it's a cooler song than like a lot of the new shit. So I'm
differ.
into it.
That's
We're different
okay.
for sure.
I
But
will
anyway,
say that after listening to the entire discography, I don't care about the Beatles more than I did before.
It didn't
I
make
care
you-
about
At
them
least
the
you
same
know
amount.
that.
Huh?
At least you know that.
Yeah,
There's
and
never a question.
I've sussed out I've listened to all of it, so there's no like, there's no like, oh, but am I missing out because I did it and I
Yeah.
decided
we're glad you
Great.
did that.
Nothing
I'm glad I did it.
Nothing you
too.
would go back and listen to again.
No, I don't really give a
Dude,
shit.
you know what's interesting is I watched that documentary on Led Zeppelin, being Led Zeppelin or becoming Led Zeppelin. I watched it in IMAX for
that a
some
new
reason.
one?
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
it's about becoming Led Zeppelin,
Sounds great.
and it's about how the band met each other and like their first 2 albums, and I don't like them at all.
Oh,
I think
interesting.
there are good parts of some of their songs, and
Yeah.
I really enjoyed like how they wrote music and that they were having so much fun and they were just kind of like being themselves and being like trendsetters and stuff like that.
Pioneers.
But it didn't make me like any of their songs.
It's
I was
so-
just like, I like
Pioneers
that part.
steal from blues musicians.
Every dude, all art is stolen
It's
from
true.
something.
Exactly.
I can't listen to Led Zeppelin anymore because I listened too much in high school.
I
And
hear that.
can't-
I
get
It's
that. I
had
one
to
of those
take a big
bands that
break,
I
too.
like. I haven't found it again.
yeah.
You seem like somebody who listened to Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd every day of their high school career.
I had a brief when I discovered weed, I was like hyper Christian for a while, which is so funny.
Dude, this is the
the
draw me the
pendulum
path
swung.
of discovering being religious and then discovering weed. Is
Yeah.
like,
The opposite,
Zeppelin.
yeah.
And reading the Tao of Pooh, great book.
Oh yeah.
That's the one he gets his hand stuck in the.
Yeah, in his pants.
When he zips his balls and penis up in his pants.
I had a boyfriend in high school.
Whoa,
Brag.
okay.
And he had a VW bus that I would skip first period and like smoke weed and then take a nap. And then I'd
Kelso.
listen to Pink Floyd. But no, I was a metal kid.
Hell yeah.
Always and forever. It's not a phase. It's never a phase. It's the only thing that makes me happy.
Get it.
You seen that Paul Simon documentary? That Paul Simon one?
What's it called? Becoming Paul Simon.
I don't know, but it's about how he
what
went.
about art?
It's the one about art. Yeah, it's called Paul Simon on Art, and it's not about Art Garfunkel either.
No, it's about drawing.
All right, let's do some history robe, and
We
then
got time for one.
let's do one history robe.
There's a 5-year anniversary of history.
Whoa, what the fuck? We've been
shit.
doing that for 5 years?
Is that true? It's true?
I think.
Well, that's wild.
We need a theme. We need a theme.
Huh?
We need a
Colin sends a history robe saying 5-year anniversary of Be Nice or Not Be Nice. Hi, DB team.
I just won 250,000. I'm not joking.
That's everybody. Everybody's all checked in.
Everyone's listening. Yeah, that's like Red 5 standing by, Gold Leader standing by.
Gang's here. Gang's all
Gang's
here.
all here. That's the DB team, truly. Actually, the only one we were missing was
Tag yourself.
this one,
Don't be ridiculous.
this one,
Does he?
and of course, we cannot forget.
Let me do my show, for Christ's sake!
And
Please.
guys, today.
Hello! Ahoy!
Oh, it's the. Oh my God! It's the. Dude, no, we're not. Are we in a submarine?
Whoa! Welcome, Whitney. How do you like the submarine experience?
Did you know
It's
that we're
great.
in
My
sub-
dad bought me the tickets to the submarine, and he had
What?
to pay $600,000.
That's right. Well, welcome. Would you like to see a piece of the Titanic?
Yes, I would.
Well, we
I'm one of-
can't make it.
Oh, okay. Do I
Wait,
have?
wait, hold on. What's that sound?
There's no regulations.
Is that sound important?
Yes, that sound is super important.
Okay, what is it?
Let me just
Do we need to know what that is?
look it up.
Let
Do
me
you know
look it
how to
up.
pilot this thing?
Maybe it's something with the satellite radio. Kevin, check to see if I paid my Sirius bill.
All right, we're gonna cut. We gotta move on from that and move into the Be Nice or Not Be Nice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I brought you into a submarine.
Thank you.
Is that the mayor? Okay, today on February 13th marks. Oh, that is today. What am I hearing? Oh. Someone unplugged their guitar. Hi, DB team. Today, February 13th, marks the 5th anniversary of the first edition of Be Nice or Not Be Nice.
We need a theme song.
So Be Nice or Not Be Nice is a game show?
Let's hear the theme song. It
Okay, here it
explains
is.
We need a theme song for Be Nice or Not Be Nice.
Yeah.
A good old fashioned be nice or not be nice and just if he says good enough.
So the way the game is played is you need to figure out
Yeah. What I think you're
what I
going
would
to
think.
do.
Yeah.
Be nice or not be nice with Mike and Steve.
I suppose it doesn't really.
That one clears everything up. Moving on.
So we have this game, right?
It's been
Whitney?
less clear.
Well,
in my
let's
life.
explain it with the song.
Let's listen to a Beatles song. We need a theme song.
Okay, it
This
says
is one person alone.
it came from humble beginnings, a simple 3-part game show accompanied by old-timey game show music. Mike read 3 scenarios to Steve, and Steve had to guess if Mike would be nice or not be nice in that scenario. The first one was, quote, "A woman at Starbucks opens the door for me, but doesn't get out of the way to let me through. So do I think Mike would be nice or not be nice to that person is the game. And the next one was, he says the second one was, I'm holding 2 coffees and fumbling for my keys to get into my apartment while my neighbor's talking really loud on the phone and also way too close to me. And so, I don't know, were you nice?
That's hard to say.
I feel like you would always, you strike me as someone who's very polite to strangers.
I give strangers the benefit of the doubt because I get sad about how shitty everybody is.
Yeah.
Like I noticed the other day in my neighborhood, none of the white people say good morning.
Dude,
I didn't like that.
in my neighborhood, I have an enemy in my hood when Jesse and I take our walks because he's the only one that doesn't say good morning.
Oh, I hate it.
And he waters his lawn all the fucking time.
Yeah,
and
too
I really
busy.
want to make a sign to put on his lawn that
There's
says
a
"Keep
drought.
your poor eyes off my lawn."
Yeah, dude, that's what's up.
I hate him so much. He
Yeah.
never says hi.
Or I should say, I drought.
But now I'm
you're a
probably
good
saying
person.
good morning, like good morning.
Yeah, dude, there's somebody 2 doors down who never says hi, never says thank you when I open the door, and I hate it.
That's terrible.
They
I
live
truly
on this
hate
planet on their own.
That's
No one else is
not
here.
nice.
Yeah, but like some people deserve to die.
Yeah.
I agree. And it says also the final one was a wild adventure of how a certain car rental company charged Mike for a weekend of car use, despite Mike using the car for all of 20 minutes before a flat tire
Oh yeah.
meant the car was taken back to the rental place.
Why have I had so much trouble throughout the years with the rent-a-car places?
You do travel a lot.
You do.
It's
You're
a numbers
travel
game.
boy. The stakes were high. If a single question was off, the players both earned a slap from Zoya. Was that real? We did that back in the day?
She really wanted that to be real, yeah.
Going in reverse order, Steve got the first 2 correct, not to be nice to both the rental company and to the loud phone neighbor.
Good.
However, Steve mistakenly went for the sweep and got the last one wrong. Mike was indeed nice to the lady who opened the door, but didn't get out of the way. He said, quote, maybe it was her first time being nice and she wasn't sure how to do it.
Good job.
know how to
Pastor.
end it.
It
That
sounds
was
like
nice.
something you'd say perfectly.
Yeah, yeah.
And Zoya promptly dealt 2 slaps to the 2 boys. I don't remember that at all.
She gave us a concussion.
It's so great to see how the game has grown 5 years later. It has lost absolutely all of its original game show structure, but it has gained a theme song explaining how it's played in great detail. Thanks, boys. And here's to 5 more. Corey!
Let's do 50 coin drops for Corey.
And a couple of horns in there.
29.50.
Too much, too loud. Too much chaos. That's what happens here.
I think
I'm
it's
sorry. I apologize.
I think the coffee shop is no longer nice for that reason. I was in there today and I was like, it's fucking loud in here.
It's too many people, too.
Yeah, man.
Everybody was
Rainy
hiding from the
days.
rain.
Yeah, rainy
Yes.
days can be tough in there.
Yeah.
Rainy days,
Rainy
and
days
Sundays
are
always
hard
bring me
for
down.
everybody, unless you're having a nice little rain walk in Wong Beach.
Dude, coffee shops are like everyone takes the same lift at once in the rain.
I love you so much, Whitney. I'm so happy you came on the show today.
Feeding me some carrots.
And just she looked a little peckish.
Sure, yeah.
But I love you so much. You're one of my best friends. I love you dearly forever.
I love you, Steve. I love
You're-
you, Mike. Thank you
And
guys for
Whitney,
having
we
me.
are not
This is
close,
so
but
fun.
we do really pick up where we leave off. as soon
we
as
sure
see each
do.
other,
I'm
and that's
always
very nice.
thinking about you.
Always?
I'm always appreciating you.
Well, it sounds like bullshit.
I am. No, actually, we were talking about you last night.
We were
Mike,
talking about
and
you
how
last
great
Talking
you
shit?
are. Yeah, I was like, I hate that he wears a Roots hoodie. That's my husband's thing.
Yeah.
That was a headgum podcast.